everybody. It's been a few weeks since we've been to Costco. So we have one of our biggest hauls yet. We spent, let me grab my receipt here actually real quick so I can get the exact total for you guys. It was $542.15. Now we did buy a lot of items that are kind of, abnormal for us that we don't buy every time. And we did have a rebate check of $134. But still, this is quite big for us. One of the reasons also is we are going camping next week, so some of the items were bought specifically for that, and a couple splurge items. Plus, we were hungry. It just, we just got caught up at Costco. Before I start showing you everything, a couple things that aren't here that we purchased that I don't want to forget to mention is we did add on a pizza to take home with us for $10. So we just paid at the register and then went and picked it up. Also a big bag of I think it's the Kirkland brand, mature dog food for our dog. That was about $30. Then we had 2 cases of water, one of just the normal, whatever size they are. I think they're like 12 ounces or whatever. And then these small 8-ounce bottles that we like for the kids because if they drink the bigger waters, they end up leaving some. So even though you pay a little bit more for the small bottles, it's worth it because they're not wasting. And also a flat of Coke for our camping trip. So I left the waters and the Coke in the van because we're going to be packing it up soon anyways. In the garage is where we keep the dog food. So I left that in there so I didn't have to haul it in. But let me show you what else we got. These are in kind of no order. So I will just start at one side. We got our normal, we love this bread. This is the Milton's brand whole grain bread. We got the 2-pack. I just pulled my last one out of the freezer. So I only bought 2, but I probably should have bought 1 more to throw in the freezer. Probably next time I go to Costco, I'll double up because I like to keep a couple in the freezer so I never run out. Sometimes the boys will eat, 2 sandwiches each at a sitting, so we can go through a loaf of bread super fast. We did pick up some hot dog buns and some hamburger buns for our camping trip. We will not eat these all, so I will probably stick about half of these in the freezer. We won't even have to take them with us. So hamburgers is on our menu for the camping trip. So I bought up another one. These are the 1/4 pound Kirkland brand. We love these burgers. So easy. I have a couple left in my freezer, but definitely not enough to feed my family of 5. I got another packet. I love these. Okay, so these are the Jimmy Dean Delights English muffin sandwiches. They are made with whole grain. They have egg white, turkey sausage, only 250 calories. And this is a decent sized sandwich and it tastes really good. And recently my middle son discovered he loves them too. So he ate all the ones I had left. So I need to pick some more up. What I'm going to do after we get back from camping trip, I'm actually just going to go buy some English muffins and some cheese and sausage and make my own for the freezer. Because if we are both eating them, it's going to be way worth it to do it myself. Usually it's just me and I don't eat them every day, so these will last a long time. But now I'm going through them super fast. Went ahead and picked up, this is one of the things on coupon this month. So this is the Nature's Path Love Crunch Premium Organic Granola. It's chocolate granola. I think there is. You can see there's chocolate chunks in there and bits of dehydrated strawberries and raspberries. Looks amazing. And I think it only came to about $3 and something for this big bag. So we all love eating granola for cereal. And we also love it on top of our yogurt. So this would be so good over some like strawberry yogurt or even plain yogurt. So I cannot wait to try that out. This is an item I don't ever buy. This is a humongous bag of Doritos. I'm not really a chip person. We don't usually keep chips around except for tortilla chips. But my oldest son loves Doritos. and he's been asking for them. And so I said, on this camping trip, we can get a big bag of Doritos from Costco. So that'll be a fun treat all weekend to go as a side with all our meals. So that'll be fun. And everybody loves Doritos, so that's easy. We got this huge 5-pound things of clementines. These were kind of expensive. I want to say they were like $9, but my kids love them. It's great for the vitamin C. And I didn't want to chance it going to like Sprouts, because last time I went to Sprouts, they actually didn't have any. So I didn't want to wait for a better price, and I didn't see them in the ad at Sprouts or my local grocery store. So I just went ahead and bought them because we've been out and my kids have been missing them. So I don't mind splurging on that since it's good for you. We were down to 1 bottle of ketchup, and if you have kids, you know you just can't run out of ketchup. So I went ahead, and these are humongous bottles. Let me see. 2 pounds and 12 ounces each. So I got the 2-pack. Okay, this Neutrogena was also on coupon this week. I believe it's $3 off. It worked out to be a little less than $12, which is a great deal. So it comes with the 2 spray and then the 1 small lotion. We ended up buying 2 packs just because we recently got an above ground pool, so we're going to be outside a lot more than normal, plus our camping trip and our normal, summer fun. They're actually opening a splash pad up the street from me in about a month. I'm so excited. So we will definitely be going through the sunscreen. And this is the water, water and sun protection on there. So we definitely just picked them up while they're on coupon. I priced them out. When I was looking at like Target and some of the places, they were almost $10 for 1 bottle of spray sunscreen. It was ridiculous. So this Costco is definitely a good deal for sunscreen. So we went and picked up 2 of those. They will not go to waste, that's for sure. I'm gonna come right back up front here. So this shirt, they had these shirts for men, and they were only $10 each, and they had quite a few. My husband thought that would be fun to get something for 4th of July. Usually I put the kids in something fun, and we all kind of wear, red, white, or blue, and it's fun to take pictures and stuff like that. We're actually getting together with a couple of our neighbors on 4th of July. We are super excited about that. So he will have a fun shirt to wear. And I really like it. I feel like he could wear this every day. It's super soft, looks super comfortable and lightweight for the summer heat. So that was awesome. This is one of our staples. If you've ever seen my hauls, you've probably heard me rave about this Golden Island pork jerky. This is the Korean barbecue recipe. They did have the Golden Island teriyaki. That was something new. But a friend of mine tried it and said it's not quite as good as the Korean barbecue, so I was kind of scared to venture out. But beef jerky is an awesome deal at Costco. And I just want to say hi to my friend over at The Lazy Housewife, because in her last Costco haul, she said she took my advice and picked it up and really liked it. So you should go check her out and see her last haul, and you'll see this in it. Okay, on the menu for our camping trip, focus, is the hot dogs. Well, we have 1 pack of regular hot dogs that the kids will probably prefer, and then we got these huge Polish sausage dogs. These are the ones they actually sell at the food court. They're the big ones. They're probably going to even be too big for our buns. So my husband and I will probably eat the Polish sausage, and then the kids can have the regular hot dogs. They're the Kirkland brand, so they're good too, the regular ones, but this is exciting. I think this was about $10 for this big pack, but like I said, these are, what are they, quarter pound plus, so they are humongous. Okay, their Kirkland cheese pizza was also on coupon. I think they were about $3 off. Super good deal. So it's a 4-pack, so we picked up 2 of those. It works out to be, gosh, let me look at my receipt because it was such a good deal. Let me see how much they were, if I can find them quickly. Okay, so they are normally $10, which is already works out to be $2.50 per pizza. But right now they're $2.50 off. So you're looking at $7.50 per pizza, or $7.50 total. So less than $2 a pizza. And I work 2 nights a week, so my husband does dinner. And this is something super easy. He likes to get the cheese. He'll just, if we have pepperoni, he might throw it on half or whatever for the kids. So we have a big freezer in our garage. So we definitely have room to store those. So that's why we picked up 2. This is our favorite salami. This salami is so good, and it has the no nitrates. It's uncured. It is delicious. I like that it comes in a 2-pack. My middle son loves salami and cheese sandwiches. All my kids just love to snack on salami. So do I. So I went ahead for sandwiches and stuff for the camping trip also. I will probably be using some of that. So I'm going to cut this in half and stick one in the freezer. It freezes really well. I do it every time. And the other half will be for sandwiches. Those are so good. And this is another thing that's easy for my husband to make that my kids just love, are these chicken and cheese taquitos. So we're getting pretty low. I think we have like a total of 5 taquitos left out of the last one. So we went ahead and picked up another one so we don't run out. On the menu for our camping trip, we are going to be having ribs. My husband's actually bringing our smoker, so I am super excited about that. And these are the St. Louis style. It worked out to be $29.49 for 10.5 pounds. These, I think this is, 3 big racks. So those will be really good. Their organic strawberries were only $4.99, and that's for 2 pounds. And at my local Sprouts, they are on sale this week, but they are at 1 pound for $2.50, so it works out to be the exact same price. So I went ahead and just picked them up at Costco. They looked great. Some of the organic eggs because we are running low. Some muffins. I splurge on these every once in a while, but I'm planning on taking these on our camping trip for an easy breakfast and also for snack. So my oldest son picked up the vanilla chocolate chunk, and then my middle son, I let him pick one out, and he picked out the almond poppy seed muffins. He calls them, I think he said dot muffins or something. It was really cute. But the almond ones are my favorite, so I was glad he picked those out. Okay, moving on. We have the Danimal smoothie. This is definitely a treat for my kids. I've only purchased it one other time, and they went crazy over them. I know they're not the best things, but most yogurt has a ton of sugar in it anyway, so it's probably just similar. And it was on coupon, so it worked out to be about $6 per box. They're good till the end of July, so I actually bought 2. I'm planning to bring some on the camping trip. They kind of come, I don't know if you can see, like individual little containers. So I will bring some on my camping trip for a treat, and also this will also be like a dessert at night, or maybe something to go along with their breakfast as a fun little thing. So we have about 6 weeks to eat them all, but between 3 kids, that'll be easy to do. Trust me, they will not go to waste. I went ahead, we have not purchased these ones before, the Quaker Chewy granola bars, but we were all out of granola bars. My middle son, for some reason, is picky about granola bars. He was not fond of the Kirkland brand. And then the other one we had was the fiber one, which my oldest son and I really love. My youngest son will eat any granola bar. So I showed my middle son these ones and thought maybe he might like them. He thought maybe he would. So we're just going to try them out. If he doesn't like them, that's okay. Everybody else in the family will eat them. But this has 30 of the chocolate chip and 30 of the peanut butter chocolate chip. None of their granola bars were on sale right now, so I just went ahead and went with these, or else I probably just would have got whatever was on sale. We got our normal staple of the organic applesauce pouches. There's 24 pouches in there. It's only $10. So it works out less than 50 cents per pouch. It's an easy snack that they can grab by themselves, easy for my 1-year-old. And they just love these. So I don't mind. I know I'm paying for convenience, but that's okay. If the only ingredient in there is apples, no sugar or anything. So that's okay with me. Okay, so we went ahead. I told you guys we got an above ground pool. My kids have goggles for swim lessons, but I just wanted a few more goggles because goggles get lost. I have a bag that I keep for swim lessons, and I kept having to go from that bag to the pool and making sure I get put back in the bag. So I just went ahead and picked up some new goggles. I believe they're only $15, which is not a bad deal at all. And these look fun. I don't know if you can see that middle one. Oh, there you can. So it looks like eyes from the outside. They thought that was so cool. And the top one just has like a fun little boy print. And so they were super excited to get these for $15. I thought that was a good deal. Because at the place where we take swim lessons, they can pay up to $20 for one pair of goggles. So it's worked out to be $5 each, which is great. We went ahead and just got our normal organic whole milk. This isn't my favorite organic milk, but when I'm at Costco, I just grab it because I'm usually always low on milk. Plus, I like that these come in the half-gallon sizes for our camping trip because I'll just be able to bring one instead of bringing a whole gallon because they don't drink that much, so that'll last us for a few days. Okay, one thing we did need is the front line for dogs. So this was like $66. So a big chunk of our money went here as well. So it was about $100 on the flea medication and the dog food. But this is 6 doses, and a dose lasts a month. We sometimes forget to put it on her, but because we are going camping and there could be ticks or fleas or whatever other bugs, I wanted to make sure I got some on her. Plus with summer coming up, I want to keep the fleas away and the bugs away. So we needed to get it anyways. So we got that. Unfortunately, Costco used to have their own brand. And I don't know if you can leave in the comments down below if you have any idea what happened, because it was much cheaper, like half the price. But my friend Mallory said she has not seen her Costco either for a long time. So I don't know if they discontinued it or what, but I'm really sad because $66 is a lot to swallow for flea medication. But do what you got to do when you have pets. Okay, so this is another item that I have not purchased before. It was $10, but there's 45 bags in here. And these are organic cheddar ducks, so I'm assuming similar to like goldfish. We don't like to buy goldfish because of all the dyes and stuff. So usually I buy the penguins from Aldi because they don't use any dye or anything in there. So I was happy to find these at Costco since I don't know when I'll be going to Aldi next, and my kids love the little penguin crackers. And just it is super convenient when you get them in the individual. Not only is it good portion control, it's easy just to give the kids when we're at Disneyland or when we're going to be camping. Just give them one bag and send them on their way instead of fighting over the big bag or putting it in a bowl or whatever. Okay, butter, because I'm just almost out of butter. I will probably stick a couple in those freezer. We don't go through too much butter too fast unless I'm doing a lot of baking for some reason. So I'll probably stick 2 in the freezer and keep 2 out. My oldest son has been doing so many smoothies, has practically wiped me out of frozen fruit. So I used to buy this one, haven't bought it in a while, so I was excited to get it. He said it looked really good. So it has strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, cherries, pomegranate, all organic. So easy to throw in a blender with a little yogurt and orange juice. That's his favorite. So we have been doing tons of smoothies now that they are home for summer. So this was $10 for this bag, and it'll probably go pretty quick. The feta was on sale this week or this month, so it only worked out to be a little over $4 for this huge thing of feta. I love feta. 24 ounces, such a good deal. I wonder, I know you can freeze cheese. Can you freeze feta? Does anybody know? Leave in the comment down below, because that might be smart to pick up another one and freeze it while it's on sale. But I don't know if you can freeze it. Let me know if you've ever done that or if you know. Okay, I already took the tag off this one because I was looking at it, but this is called a puddle jumper, and it's for kids from 30 to 50 pounds. Now my littlest is only 25 pounds, but I took the tags off to try it on him, and it fit perfect. Of course, I would never leave him alone in the pool, but this is just for safety. you know, because he's in swim lessons, but he can't swim yet. So they had a Dory, and I think they had a Spider-Man too. It was only $15, so definitely worth it. Easy to put on, just snaps in the back and keeps them afloat. Diapers. I didn't realize we were almost out of diapers. It really scared me. Usually I only buy them when they have a coupon attached to them, but I could not wait. So next time there's a sale, I'll probably get some extra. But my son is in size 5. Even though he's only 25 pounds, I like the extra room. So I went ahead. We love the Kirkland brand diapers. Love them. So I went and picked those up. Okay, and last couple things. I know, guys, thanks for hanging in there. This is a big haul. This came in one of those box sets, but my son tore it open in the car. He loves Junie B. Jones, my oldest. He's going into 2nd grade. And these are books that have a couple challenging words, but for the most part, they are easy to read. They're chapter books, and we actually just started reading number 1 tonight. He read the first chapter and did really well. So I had been looking at these on Amazon, and it was about, I want to say $12 to $13 for, I think it was 4 books. Yeah, it was 4 books. And this you get 6, and it was 13 something. So a much better deal at Costco. I was super excited to see those. I'm going to let him read a couple more, and then I will, they had the next set there. So I'll probably pick those up as a surprise for him for when he gets done with those. And lastly, so my son, who will be going into kindergarten next year, I bought him one of those summer books, not from Costco, from Amazon, for between preschool and kindergarten. He loves school so much. He loves workbooks. He is almost done with the workbook, and he has only been on vacation for less than 3 weeks. So I need to pick him up something not only a little bit more challenging, but I just need some more workbooks for him. So they had a lot to choose from. If you need a workbook, go to Costco right now. I priced them all out at Amazon. Much better deal at Costco. And like I said, a lot to choose from. But I went ahead and just picked him up the kindergarten one because he's a little advanced. So this one actually came as a set. It was $15. It came with 2 sets for kindergarten. That was just, he tore open his in the car too. He was so excited. Okay, so there is the summer link. This is math and reading. I'll kind of flip through it. Super fun, colorful. He was immediately drawn to it. Lots of math, which is great. And then this one is just daily learning drills. So this is new stuff he can learn every day. So much fun. He really, really liked it. He looked at the first page, and he loves these ones where you connect, you know. So he was super excited about that. So I just thought that was a great deal. So thanks for sticking around for my whole haul. Again, over $500, but that is not normal for us. This is definitely a big haul. And I just thank you again for sticking around. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the red subscribe button so I can see you again. And have a great day. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.